So we are 3-3, and this game is important because we're versing the Giants, which should be a win. But the game after that, we are versing the Saints. So, say we win, best case scenario, we win this game, we 4-3, then we lose the other game, and then we're 4-4. But if we lose this game and we're 3-4, then we're probably going to be 3-5. So that is why this game is important for our likelihood to make the playoffs. And I really want to make the playoffs. Keys to the game. Inside handoffs. That's our most successful run. And I'm just trying to think, because that O-line, when they come after me, it's terrible. So this is probably, how many games? This is the 7th game, so this is probably early November. I did random, slight chance of snow, but I don't know. So guys, this is really important that we get this one. This is the Giants we're talking about, so I want to crush these guys. And I know we can hit those deep throws. But the thing is that our defense has to stick with us.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. This is Saquon Barkley, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Manning to throw on second down.
Oh, nice. I was going in for the
Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Manning now to throw.
Go.
To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he's able to take this one out to the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. They'll run for the first time with Johnson.
No!
He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked
Come
up.
on.
Well, that sure started out as a good
so
example
frustrated
of what they
with
call
Madden,
backed up or coming out on offense, meaning you're backed up close to your own goal line. Big-time emphasis on practicing that to try and create some room at no less to give the punter a chance to kick the ball away. It means take care of the ball, try and create some space.
Why is it like suddenly
and the ball comes
dies?
free?
So the fumble recovery, and now Manning. An incomplete, crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. Open man right side is Ingram. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
That sucks.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now let's look at David Johnson. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball, got a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again, see if they can start to produce.
Dumping it off for Johnson. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
How about that shuffle pass?
Good
or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk.
He's open.
Pick it off,
dude, gotta be more accurate.
Successfully on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
On 3rd down, Rosen dancing to his left. And he fends him off.
Shit.
Being chased out left. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though he threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Boom! Still fighting for tackles. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Losing 2 yards that time,
let's
and now
at least get a field goal.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting
Stop
on your
putting it on the
1
yard line, guys.
That didn't happen in this case. And that play
Dude,
got
this
bottled up.
sucks.
Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnover. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn the overs. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Gone!
Throws it here down around his own goal line. Steps away. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a 1st down.
Oh, yes, this is what the good ones do. He used his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner, and he got a pretty good gain out of it.
Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. A 1st down carry here for Johnson.
So I don't really want to dive because he's every single time he's
just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot. Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And this time Rosen will throw. Rolling to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches.
Oh, it worked. Oh, my gosh, it worked.
They get the 1st. So
oh, my gosh.
They get 9 on the fake punt and a 1st down. Now this worked, so I guess I shouldn't be nitpicking too much, but they only had a couple of inches to go. Why fake punt?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. If you're going to go ahead and try and pick it up in that short of a distance, I wouldn't even gone to fake punt formation. This is like using up a big play for no reason at all. Leave your offense on the field to pick it up. But again, what were we doing? We're nitpicking, right? Because they did get it.
It worked. It takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Johnson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball.
Oh, we
away,
already took a risk.
I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Here's Andy Lee now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
That's the one. Let's go.
And now out come the Giants. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So
how did they do that?
You want to pick up 5 or 6.
You know how many times I have tried to do that?
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make this a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Manning to throw on second down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Manning again here on 2nd and 10. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, Jonathan Stewart. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals.
Let's at least get a field goal.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back.
Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. That late in the second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
So after the INT, it's Manning. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Manning will try again on 2nd down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. shotgun now for Manning. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Here's Riley Dixon now. He's been terrific so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And the kick by Rosas is good.
I almost blocked it.
Still two. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
We need a touchdown, dude. Our offense is so bad at
this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Josh Rosen and company getting set for their next possession. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On play action, Rosen.
Dude, O-line?
Down he goes.
Dude, what happened? They all just like said, okay,
coming hard on the blitz, he dumps him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit him with a screen soon.
He's going to look deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, my gosh.
A
Yes.
big gain of 39 on third.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on them. Now just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
They'll run it with Johnson, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the third quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan, been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Now Johnson, and he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now it's Rosen. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And Dawson's kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Fielded about a yard deep. And now running right through it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Fighting his way through contact. Throw left side complete. It's Shepard. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming and down he goes. Hassan Reddick coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
No!
Jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Oh, thank God.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
The Giants on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. From the gun, it's Manning.
No!
The hook up to Odell Beckham. And all the way down to 26. Manning to Beckham. A big play there. 49 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On first down, Manning to Barkley on the check down. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Manning to throw once more. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Red Allison, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Dayon Buchanan coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Dude.
And Rosas puts this one through.
He wasn't
and the lead will increase to 6 now. It's 9-3.
Still anybody's game.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Oh, this is different.
Now Rosen to throw on second down. Buying time to his left.
Let's just go.
And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And they'll throw it with Rosen, eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Oh, a quarterback sneak on second down. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak, no place to go.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. On the ground, this is Johnson.
Did we get anything?
And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it. And that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
Time for a break. We'll come back.
All right, so we have all timeouts, and what we want to do is, well, stop.
Back now on EA Sports. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon.
No! Oh,
finds
my
an
gosh.
The 40, and brought down across
That's exactly what we did not want to do, bro.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. On on second down. Here's Barkley. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. The Giants on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now a handoff. This is Stewart. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe.
Damn it, we're all out of
forced to burn their
timeouts.
3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's Riley Dixon now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play.
Let's go.
They've worked on these situations.
They practice this
Come on. Let's go.
They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. He's back to throw. Steps away to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off.
Pass interference. Offense.
What? That's a terrible thing about
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Back to throw. Forced out to his left.
Game on.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
I don't know if I should stop this or not. Like, I must have been playing on semi-pro because I don't remember it being this difficult. Or was I just better at the game last year? I don't know. It just frustrates me. It just frustrates me because last season I went like 16-0, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, we're the shit, bro, we're the shit, and now I am struggling to win games. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But guys, it's been fun. I mean, I'm probably going to put it on semi-pro. And the thing is, yeah, guys, you can tell that I'm struggling to play on these. Like, I mean, I just lost to the Giants, and I didn't, like, I'm doing pretty good on defense, as you can tell, but I'm struggling on offense. Like, I didn't even score a touchdown. I mean, that's how bad I was doing. So, I mean, it's just, I don't know, but, I don't know. But yeah, let's see what else is up. So I went to the Brewers game. Terrible game. You could say it was a waste of money. I mean, and it didn't even feel like a baseball game for some odd reason. I mean, probably because there wasn't really much action or anything like that. Like, I mean, when I went to the Wrigley Field game, it felt like a ball game. Going to the Brewers game, I mean, if I was a Brewers fan, I would be like, man, was that a great game? But it's just, I don't think the prime time to go to a Cubs game would have been between 2015 to 2017, when the Cubs were just smoking. That's when you would have really wanted to go to a Bears game. I mean, Cubs game. But now, going to a Bears game, prime time to go, would have been in 2018 when we had the terrific season, and then and then 2019. Um, but if you wanted to go to a Bears game in 2020, the Bears were smoking it in the. Well, we did go 5-1. That would have been a good time to go. Go it's like if you go to a ball game when it's not really the prime of your, I don't know, like going to a Blackhawks game. If you went any time between 2010 to 2015, you would have been seeing being some of the best, Blackhawks hockey you would ever see, So, but anyways, but yeah, but the Brewers game though, what you call it, dude, man, there was this cute girl. I mean, that I saw in front of me, like 2 rows down to the right. I don't know why, but she was just like, I mean, I don't even think she was like really really hot, but I just couldn't help from like just like looking over there. I mean, and the only thing was that she was with 3 guys. And what was crazy was that uh, they parked right next to us actually too. So out of all the seats, kind of crazy. But anyways, guys, that's it for now. I think I'm gonna give up on this. I mean, if you guys want me to put it on semi-pro, I mean, I can, but then it seems like I'm like just, taking the easy way out, but because, I just want it to be like it's fine for me to smoke a team every now and then, but I mean, but I don't want to put it where it's just, I don't know. I don't know. But the thing is that I'm not having fun. I'm not having fun, and I'm having these close games, but it's just I'm not. So I think I am going to put it on semi-pro, and we'll see what happens. Um, you know, now it is close games. Well, this game was a close game, but I'm also versing probably one of the worst teams. So I think it was on semi-pro when I was playing or something like that. But I'm struggling. So in regards to this, and I mean, if I was smoking teams, like maybe I don't know. Until next time, guys. Catch you guys later.